Hi guys, it's me the Big B and welcome back to another video. Now this is just going to be a kind of a shorter video, just a kind of catch up and response video to the Paranormal Police one I did. And it's just to tell you guys, if you haven't already read the comment section of that video, and to inform you that what I was talking about in that video has happened beautifully. They've carried it out letter to letter what I said they would do. And they've proved my point beautifully for me. Now, a quick explanation. The Paranormal Police video was to talk about these groups and individuals that seem to have come forward lately, and they just attack anyone. They don't care whether you're fake or whether you're genuine. They don't care whether you've got evidence to give or not. They just rubbish the evidence that you've got because they're just out to, cause drama, discredit, and bring attention to themselves. That's kind of what they're doing it for. And I put that video out. I knew I was putting myself in the firing line, but I did that for a reason. A, because I don't care. A lot of people know me now and know that I'm a truthful guy, that know I'm a genuine stand-up guy, and I'm not out to cause any drama or do anything like that. I'm just out to inform, and that's why I made that video. And I wanted to show people that what I was saying in the video would happen and does happen and has happened to others. Now, I said in the video, watch the comment section. If you want to know who these people are, watch the comment section because they will come. If you make the video, they will come. And they did. Now, I'm not going to name names, even though, proof of point, they are now live streaming, naming me and questioning my character and how long I've been doing this, the 30 years that I claim, and I'll get back to that in a minute as well. So they're already attacking my character. They've already tried to twist everything I've said in the comment section of that video when I was replying to them, and they've tried to see it, like basically trying to make out that they're the good guys and they're being attacked and they're the victims and I'm the bad guy. Now in the comment section, one guy basically came in and basically said all apps are basically shit and they don't work. The only true form of communication is ghost boxes, each to their own. But I pointed out, and I did it quite nicely, I wasn't nasty, that I love ghost boxes, but with a ghost box you scan and radio, and there is a possibility that some false positives will sneak in because you might get a hello, but it might have just been scanning past a radio station with a lot of chatter. As you know, if you listen to the radio stations, there's a lot of hellos, goodbyes, farewell, and all that sort of thing. But what you're listening for, if you really truly know about ghost boxes, is you're listening for communication between the radio channels, not the chatter that's coming from the radio channels. That's why on Ghost Adventures, they remove the antenna from the radio they use to cut down to a minimum the amount of actual human chatter and radio stations they're able to lock into, the after the white noise, the after the tones, the frequencies, the white noise. And I kind of explained that that's what the apps do. And this individual, basically, his words were, you kind of trust apps because it's just coded shit. You know what I mean? You think, and I explained how they work. They've got banks, and it scans like a radio from bank to bank, and the banks of audio are reversed. Everything's reversed. So if there is human speech, but it's reversed, so it's unintelligible. There's no actual words. It's just gibberish. And so if you get a word coming out forward, or words, you pretty much know it's not by accident in the audio. But a ghost box, you can. But I still love ghost boxes. I fucking love them. And I actually put that in the comments. It's there in the comments as I'm thinking to this guy that I love ghost boxes. But now they're trying to say in live streams that they're doing now to try, because again, it's because they want that attention. They crave that attention. They can't help themselves. And they basically just proved my point for me. In live streams now, because some of my friends are watching those said live streams, they've not only named me, but they're now saying that I've said ghost boxes don't work. I'm the bad guy. This is from the people who came onto my video and said that all apps are shit and the people that use them must be fucking deluded type of thing. You know what I mean? All apps don't work. They're all fake. It's rubbish. But now I've said ghost, so now they're doing the flip. They're flipping it over. And because a lot of friends and a lot of supporters of mine came in and weren't having this crap and told them straight, now they've jumped onto their live streams, which is fine. Do your live streams. That's what it's about. Get your evidence out there. but they live stream and saying that I've done this, this and this, and I haven't. But the ironic thing is, the truth is actually on my videos comments about what I actually said to those very people who were doing the fucking live streams and calling me out and calling me to be a fucking liar. If you're going to do that, make sure that the proof isn't there in black and white for all to see, which it is. That's why I ain't worried. You can call me whatever you want. I don't care. That's why I put myself in the firing line, because I knew you would. And they also question now, because I say I've been doing this 30 years. So now they're sitting on live stream questioning my 30 years experience, which is all it is. It's not 30 years of expertise, it's 30 years of experience. But it's been longer than 30 years. I round it down to 30 years, a round number. Guys, here's a little heads up for you, because I know you'll be back in these comment sections having another go to this video, claiming that you're not calling me out or whatever. You'll try whatever, but again, watch the comment section, guys. I've been doing it longer than 30 years. My first paranormal experience was at around 3 years old. I'm 47 nearly. Do the maths. Ever since that first experience, even at that age, I've always been surrounded by and into the paranormal. I was doing ghost hunts when I can guarantee some of you guys, not all of yous, but some of yous, were still shitting in nappies. Now, I'm not saying that your 10 or 15 years experience, or 10 years or 5 years, is a negative thing. I'm just saying I've been doing it longer. I'm not saying I'm an expert, and I'm not saying I'm better than you. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I've been doing this for 30 years. Actually, I've been doing it for longer. But now you're questioning me saying that, my credibility. That's what you're questioning. Just by questioning those 30 years that I've said, you question my credibility. You're trying to attack my character. And that's exactly what I said you would do. And you are doing it. But the ironic thing is, you're doing it on a live stream now. But all people have to do is come to my original video, or the Paranormal Police, please come to my channel and look at the comment section, and it shows that I have never said the things that you say and I'm saying, and that you've said I've said. It's there in black and white. You're trying to convince people and bullshit and lie, and the truth's right there in front of them. And that proves my point, guys, about what these people are like. And if that's what comes out of this, then that's my goal achieved. I wanted to show people what these individuals do. They're not interested in the evidence. They're not interested in anything. Again, to prove a point, the guy who rubbished the apps, completely said they were complete crap, then we're asking people to send in their evidence that they'd gathered with the paranormal things. But my good friend Andrew put down a good point. He said, based on what you've said within these comments, he said, why would I send you my evidence? Because you are already biased against apps and prejudiced. You don't like them. How can you give them a fair sort of like review and review the evidence when you know for a fact you're just going to chuck it out anyway? And it was a good point. And Paul put many good points. Janice then put a point across, naming a few names who people who were trying to talk sense to these people. And that's what we try to do. And at the end, tempers get freed. There was a few things said. But because we've been going on all frigging day with these people, trying to get them to see sense and try to think like, look, you're not even arguing the point that what the original video was about in the first place. And that's what they were doing. They were turning the comment section to their own agenda, to bring light to themselves and control that comment section. It wasn't about ghost boxes or apps. The video was about policing the paranormal and attacking people's characters and going after people for no other reason because you could, and you think it makes you look good and brings kind of the limelight towards you in a way, and the thing. And that's, again, it's exactly what you've done. You're now sitting on live streams trying to call me the bad guy. It doesn't take a lot of investigating to do for people to jump onto my channel and see that that's exactly the opposite of what I am. I haven't even named you. I've not named you. I could name you right now, but I won't, because I'm not after that drama. I will thank you. I'll thank you personally, and you know who you are. And again, I won't name you, but you'll probably comment down below and everyone will see exactly who you are. But I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I genuinely mean that, because you've proved my point for me. You've done my work for me just by attacking my character in general when I've done nothing wrong. I simply put a video out, state I think it's wrong that these people are trying to police the paranormal when we're more than capable of doing ourselves, and you're just attacking people for your own agenda. And now you're sitting doing live streams trying to play the victim, that there's this bad guy rubbishing ghost boxes and blah blah blah, and trying to convince people that I'm not of good character. So you did it beautifully for me. I couldn't have done it actually any better myself. And I don't even have to be on those live streams. Again, those live streams, the people who figure out who these individuals are, you can go to their live streams and see what they're saying, and you can see what I said in the last video and see the comments. Like I said, I did it to prove a point. And they can rubbish my character. The thing is that's what they don't get. I don't actually care. I know I'm a genuine guy. I know that I have a passion and a love for the paranormal, and that's why I do what I do. If I see fake, I'll call it out. I saw Huff, I called it out. I haven't actually called anyone out since. I've not named names. There's been no names mentioned since the Huff's videos, and I could mention lots of names, and I don't, because I'm not actually after the drama. I don't want that. My only goal is to push forward with what we do and the research that we're doing, and try to gather the evidence, because that's at the end is that's what it's all about. It's not about running around trying to destroy people's character, even people who technically deserve it, people who are doing these sort of tricks. But I don't have to, because again, I've proved a point that you're doing it yourself. You're causing your own downfall by doing what you're doing, because you're unable to help yourself. You're unable to not put those comments. You're not able to come in and not attack. You're not able to. You just let it go and just have your own opinion. Like, you've got your opinion, I've got mine, and off you go. You're doing what you're doing because that video, the paranormal policing one, struck a chord. It hit the nail on the head. It struck a raw nerve. You know what I mean? It's basically that video was, if the shoe fits, wear it. And I knew the ones that would come in and comment first and do what you did, I knew you'd point fingers at yourselves. I didn't even have to point the fingers. So there we are, guys. You know what I mean? It's there in black and white. And that thanks was sincere. And by all means, carry on. The more you are on live stream trying to convince the world that I'm a bad person, I've done this and I've said that, and you question my very validity within the paranormal field, you're just doing me more and more of a service. You're making my job just easier and easier and easier. And I'm not interested in keep attacking you, because I've never attacked you in the first place. I've pointed things out. I've brought people's attention to it. And I'm now willing to let it go. I've said my piece. I've shown people what this is all about and what's going on. But I know you won't let it lie. I know you'll keep attacking and attacking and attacking, because that's what you do. You can't just leave it. It's done. And I will. And not because I'm backing down. Quite the opposite. It's because the job's done. I don't need to take it any further. I've got better things to do. I just wanted to prove a point. I wanted to show friends and colleagues and anyone that watches these videos what is out there, and what some people within the paranormal people, what their true intentions are. And that's as simple as it gets, guys. I've got better things to do. I've got research to do. I've got stuff to do. I've got a life to live. And I probably will make other videos on different subjects as they come up. But there's one thing I'll never do, because I've got more credibility than that. I will not name names. because that will just make me as bad as you, and I'm nothing like you. Nothing like you guys. I'm not live streaming saying this, not naming names, not making accusations. I just made a simple point. And in you came with both feet, and you basically landed on your ass. And that wasn't my doing, it was yours. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching, and we shall catch you next time. It won't be a rant video next time. I'm going to be doing something more exciting, I think. Yeah, I've given these guys enough attention now, I think. And now they're generating their own, though they're trying to. So, more exciting things to come, guys. The competition is going to be announced next week. We're going to get someone to sit through and look at all your comments on the competition video and pick a winner. And what I'll do is I'll announce those winners, and I'll contact the individuals, and you'll get yourself a free copy of Paranormal 2. So thanks for watching, guys, and good luck on the competition, and we'll see you very soon.